It's BMR. Where y'all going?
You know I need you to stay.
Now back to the Rise and Grind Morning Show.
I'ma have to turn it up.
Heard on Big Hits, Big Mama Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Freestyle Friday, where we just talk about whatever there is to talk about. I got a pretty much good 40 minutes of show left here today, and we're going to give it to you. Is COVID-19 becoming just another cold? Scientists are studying whether COVID-19 is evolving into common cold-like virus, drawing comparison to a pandemic in the 1800s that later became a mild seasonal illness. Experts suggest that the virus is becoming less severe and responsible for only 10% of respiratory hospitalizations. You know, this is a great time for me to tell you that it's only been a common cold the entire time it's been out.
Right? I had it.
Good Lord. Tiger blinded by tourist flashes as his eyes removed. A tiger who spent years as a photo prop at a Spanish animal park has been left permanently blind after relentless exposure to tourist camera flashes and leading up to a heartbreaking decision to remove his eyes and sew his eyelids shut. The animal, once exploited in photo shoots as a cub, suffered severe eye damage and was 95% blind when rescued in 2019. Despite an initial surgery in 2021, veterinarians recently found perforating ulcers and glaucoma in his remaining vision, forcing him to remove basically taking his eyes out.
But he was already 95% blind.
Yeah, he was, and he was a rescue. They're just keeping him alive.
Yeah.
The U.S. Space Force top secret X-37B space plane is still joyriding around Earth, is making 379 days in orbit with no one knowing what it's up to. Launched back in December of 2023 aboard a SpaceX Falcon Heavy rocket, this covert Boeing-built spacecraft has not entered its seventh mission because why not? It's usually nothing to see here fashion. The Pentagon, it says, is just testing space technologies, including reusable spacecraft tech, aero braking, and how space radiation affects plant seeds, because that sounds completely believable. Meanwhile, experts have theories ranging from advanced reconnaissance to weapons testing or even intergalactic pizza delivery. Previous X-37B missions have stretched longer each time, with the last one lasting 908 days. So at this point, who knows when this one will end? 2026, 2030. The Pentagon, of course, remains tight-lipped on its altitude and objectives, or whether the plane is secretly building an Airbnb for extraterrestrials. Officially, the mission is all about innovation, but unofficially, it's just another reminder that when the government tells you something is not secret military experiment, it probably is. Stay tuned for updates and whenever they decide to land this thing.
I don't know. Intergalactic pizza delivery?
These are just the theories because people are up there just trying to, maybe it's a pizza guy, right? Just trying to throw something out at it, right?
Do you get a hot pizza, though?
No pizza in space.
Damn. Never mind then. I'm not interested.
Right. Louisiana's wild winter, officials beg residents not to adopt the alligators.
What?
Do not adopt the alligators.
No.
In a turn of events, no one had their 2025 bingo card. Louisiana got buried under more than 11 inches of snow, leaving residents bewildered and needing to reminder not to turn their homes into makeshift wildlife shelters. The Louisiana Department of Wildlife and Fisheries took to social media with an urgent yet oddly specific warning. Please do not bring alligators, bears, or any other wild animals inside to help them survive the cold, because, yes, apparently, they needed to be said. While most wildlife can handle a little winter weather, some Louisianans are skeptical, wonder how these animals were supposed to have adapted to once a 50-year snowstorm. Others took the opportunity to crack jokes, with social media lighting up the comments about polar bears in barns and Bigfoot sipping hot chocolate. Meanwhile, police reported scenes of people skiing down Bourbon Street across the state of Mardi Gras.
Oh boy,
There you go.
that sounds fun though.
The rare snowstorm shut down roads, by the way, disrupted travel and set Louisiana into collective state of disbelief because, let's be honest, this is hurricane country, not blizzard territory.
Seriously.
Right.
Yeah. They're just like us. They don't have socks. Like,
What are those?
we don't do that. Louisiana's just like another, it's like our Cajun Florida.
I am not for the cold.
No.
Pass. Hard pass. I don't want the cold.
I like it when the temperature is nice and not burning hot, but this cold is too much. Like I have to wear sweaters. I had socks on yesterday.
Makes my bones cold.
my arthritis, my knees clicking.
I don't like it. Oh, my goodness. As its spiders weren't terrifying enough, scientists have just discovered a massive, highly venomous species of Sydney funnel web spider, and it's the deadliest yet.
This is why I won't go to
Nicknamed the
Australia.
Newcastle Big Boy. The newly identified nightmare fuel, officially called Atrax Christine, is more significant than its relatives, packs even more potential venom. Australian researchers recently confirmed that once thought to be one species of funnel web, there is three, which is particularly giant, leading the pack of the size in toxicity. It's not scary enough. These spiders aren't just hiding in the deep wilderness. They live in suburban areas and have a nasty habit of wandering into houses, especially during summers when males are looking for mates. The venom of these spiders is no joke. It attacks the human nervous system, and a single bite can cause extreme sweating, muscle spasm, breathing difficulties, and, if untreated, death within 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
It's so potent that it's been compared to the venom of a box jellyfish and inland tapion, two of the most dangerous creatures on the planet. Thankfully, there's been no record of human death from Sydney funnel web spider since the 1980s, thanks to the development of an anti-venom. Still, thought of the deadly spider casually crawling into your house is enough to send chills down anyone's spine. Hey, man, is that a big boy?
No, that ain't happen. You know what? I think that country just needs better pest control.
Man, I went to a buddy's house.
Like they really do.
And I get there one day, and he knows who he is if he's watching or listening. I get to his house, and he's cleaning his pistol.
Okay.
I said, getting ready to go shooting. He said, just got done shooting.
Shooting what?
I said, what'd you shoot? He said, rattlesnakes under the house. I had a little house, a little family of rattlesnakes living under there. I had to kill them all. I said, you just randomly shot underneath your house at snakes? She's like, yeah. I was like, you're a badass.
Isn't that where like pipes?
Like,
and stuff
I would have had to call my insurance company. He's
Yeah.
like, why would you have to call your insurance company for snakes under your house? I said, because it'd be on fire.
You'll be on fire. I'll be setting that thing on fire. I'm out.
Right.
I'm out.
Man, no way. Florida man's disgusting bodily change after eating nothing but butter, cheese, and beef.
Butter, cheese, and beef. That sounds like my diet. What's wrong?
A Florida man following a strict carnivore diet experienced bizarre side effects. Cholesterol began oozing out of his body, forming yellow lesions on his palms, feet, and elbows. For 8 months, the man in his 40s consumed only animal products, including up to 9 pounds of cheese, butter daily, along with fatty meats. Though reported weight loss, increased energy, and mental clarity, his cholesterol skyrocketed 5 times the normal level. Doctors at Tampa General Hospital explained that the excess cholesterol leaked from his blood vessels, creating fatty deposits called lipids under the skin. While the lesions themselves are harmless, doctors warn that such extreme cholesterol levels could lead to serious health risks, including heart attacks and strokes. Cholesterol, which is produced by the liver and obtained from animal products, builds up in the blood and forms plaque in the arteries, a condition called arteriosclerosis, whatever it is. But they give me these hard words today.
It puddles underneath your skin.
Right, when you eat too much.
But 9 pounds of cheese a day is crazy on its own.
Right.
That's excessive. That's how hungry are you?
I'm not eating any of that.
I mean, you get a block of cheese. You cut a piece or two. You don't eat the whole block. Like, I don't know.
I'm eating 9 pounds of cheese, beef, and I'm eating a little bit of butter. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he's not eating. It's not like he's eating lasagna because he's not having any carbs. So
9 pounds of cheese and butter a day.
a day.
If you ask me today,
A day.
don't eat anything besides a pound of butter, a pound of cheese, and a pound of beef. That's what I want you to eat today.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have a hard time doing it.
I mean, I use the butter
This
to
dude
cook
is
the
doing
beef.
right,
That, but not.
and then put the cheese on the beef.
Yeah, there. That
Right, but
that'll be it.
I want you to eat a pound of beef that was cooked in a pound of butter.
I've got a crock pot full
A
of cheese.
pound of beef.
I need you to eat
A pound
it.
of beef yourself.
No way.
Right. It's 4 quarter
I
pounders
have
in
a
a
hard
day.
time with 6 ounces
I
sometimes.
couldn't eat 4 quarter pounders in a day to save my life.
I love like the fillets, you know, and they'll say, "Do you want a 6
Right.
ounce or 8 ounce?" I would love to eat an 8 ounce, but by like the 6, I'm like regretting it. Like towards the end, I'm
Right.
like, I don't know if I could do the whole thing.
Right. This dude's putting 9 pounds. Let's put it 3 pounds of each.
No way.
Would be nuts.
And he lost weight.
Right. Why are you getting fat and dying? Because you're eating too much. It's not about what you're eating. It's you're
Yeah.
eating like a.
You can eat like, what is it they call that one? The carnivore diet or whatever.
That's what he's doing.
Okay, you can do that. Just don't like what? Why are you drowning?
I'm
in
doing the
cheese?
carnivore diet so I can eat it all, everything I want.
Yeah, nonstop. He must just eat all day because there's no way there's a break there. You literally start chomping from the minute you open your eyes to the minute you lay down and go back to bed.
A woman turns off her baby's NICU monitor and attracted nurses' attention for a sandwich.
Are you serious?
A viral video has ignited outrage after her mom, Allie Ray, revealed she unplugged her baby's NICU monitor to summon a nurse for a turkey sandwich in now deleted TikTok video. Ray recorded herself in the hospital holding her daughter and demonstrating the act, claiming NICU nurses had previously told her to unplug the monitor if she needed assistance. When the nurse rushed in, Ray clarified it was an emergency and requested a sandwich, prompting the nurse to just take a break and eat instead. The nurse also advised against tampering with the monitor, and it's meant for emergencies. Ray explained that she didn't want to put her baby down as it would upset the child. Give me a sandwich, bitch.
Are you serious? Well, maybe she's diabetic. Maybe this was a life-threatening thing.
Oh, sounds like it. Absolutely.
Because there's no other. Like I'm literally dying. Like I'm about to faint. I need help.
All
like
right.
that's the only way I could justify that.
This story might be utterly ridiculous, but just stand by
Okay.
and don't have a cow if I get it wrong. A barbershop in China became the scene of chaos when a cow barged through the door and ran through the shop, knocking over furniture and sending customers scrambling. The footage shows the cow pushing the door open and charging through, causing a commotion before eventually calming down and standing at the counter. The cow has become agitated while being loaded onto a truck, managed to escape, and ended up inside the barbershop. The owner of the cow was fined approximately $137 for failing to control the animal.
$137 for wrecking the place?
Right. Hey, what cow? There's no cow in here.
That ain't my cow. Like, go ahead, tell me how. That ain't my cow.
There ain't no cow in here.
I
What
haven't seen
destroyed your shop? I got mad earlier. Is that a lot of beef you got stacked up there? Yep.
It's like mad cow disease.
Joe Biden briefly erased from history in Google.
No.
Yeah, it happens.
They
Just
took him
because
out?
they're refreshing it.
Oh.
He gets deleted, gets moved. It's just a thing.
Okay.
Want $1,000?
Yeah.
Cool. Give me 2.
I give you 2,000 and I'll get 1,000.
Yeah, you get $1,000. That's what you want, right?
I just got it back.
You said you wanted $1,000. I said, cool. Give me 2, and I'll give you $1,000.
Who's on first? This
Right.
is what is this?
We're going to get a little fatter on the Super Bowl Sunday. Might as well get paid for it. The site Finance Buzz is looking to hire someone to taste 20 different Super Bowl snacks from Costco. It pays $1,000 plus a $500 gift card to buy it all.
Really?
Anyone can apply. You just have to live somewhat close to a Costco and have access to a Costco membership. They're calling it Sideline Sampler Side Hustle.
Check
You'll
that.
taste 20 different snacks, including wings, pizza, mini tacos, mozzarella sticks, and more. You'll photograph each of them, write a brief description, rate them all based on how good they are and how hard they are to make. The cutoff for your application is next Wednesday. Go to financebuzz.com/sideline-sampler.
Chat GPT. How to make pizza rolls. And give a good description as to how delicious they
Right.
were.
How great were these?
You know, like, come on. I could do that.
All right. People who don't watch TV say they do these 15 things instead. You ever met somebody who says they don't watch television?
Yes.
Reading. I read. I'm sorry, I don't watch television. I read.
Yeah.
I'm going to start using these. Oh, I'm sorry. No time. No time. I got to read a book tonight.
I'm reading a book. And then
Hey,
everybody
listen,
thinks
I
you're
would
smart.
love to watch it, but I'll be gaming, so I'll be unavailable. Ooh, I scroll during TV time. Sorry.
I can't.
Well, I'm going to have to build a fence because the dogs got out yesterday and ran amok.
That's me.
Yeah, I know.
That's me. You helped me save my dog.
Ladies and gentlemen, yesterday, I got to tell this story real quick. So yesterday, I'm leaving the studio here, and I open the front door, and I'm like, there's dog prints out here, wet dog prints, fresh ones.
Yeah.
Your dogs aren't here anymore.
Like what?
And she opens up the door, and one dog comes in. Gunner comes in. It's like, I'm here. I didn't go nowhere.
All wet, by the way.
Right, wet.
And I'm like, why are you wet?
Right, because I was really out front, but I knew I'd get my ass whooped, so I came running in the back again.
Yeah, he figured it out and came back.
Right.
Went back in
Meanwhile, the other fluffy character decided to go on a marathon run to the next street over.
And he's so fat, he won't even walk anywhere. How come he did this?
Let me tell you where I got him, just so you know. I went to the end of your road,
Yeah.
turned left, and started to turn left on your next street, and he was right there on the corner.
Just sitting there?
No, I got out, and he ran up to me. He was all the
Really?
way on the other street already. He ran over to me.
Oh, my
And I was like,
God.
get your ass in the car. What are you doing?
And he hates
Where
the rain.
are you? Like, do you even know what you're doing?
Yeah, he has a good life. I'm going to play the Sarah McLachlan, like, animal abuse commercial for
Like-
them nonstop today.
And then you know me, I just got to pick him up. Like I got to get him in the truck. I don't even think of the fact that he's like a wet towel.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh god,
Gross. He's so gross.
This guy.
I didn't even see him when you pulled up next to me because I got in my car to start looking for him.
He was so stoked to be in the front seat of the truck. He's like, where are we going?
Yeah. Ooh, is there treats here?
Right.
Like, are we going out for burgers?
I was like, where you crazy dog? And then the other one just comes running out. As soon as I get there, the other one, the
Yeah.
gunner comes running out.
Oh, it's okay.
Like,
Nobody's
hey,
in trouble.
No one's in trouble. I'm out too. I broke out too.
Let me in your truck.
Right now, Gunner's in there eating all that lemon seed bread right now, going,
Oh,
keep talking about me.
yeah.
Keep talking about me. Go ahead.
I had that's
People
blueberry.
who don't watch TV say they do hobbies, things to relax and de-stress, like knitting, crochet, and jigsaw puzzles, walking, exercises, or working out at the gym, playing sports with friends.
You want to play a sport? See, this is why
I know
This
grown-ass
is why
men
I'll
to get
never
together.
lose weight.
I know grown-ass men to get together and play basketball,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, you do know you're grown-ass men, right? Like old men.
With your sweaty boobs. Out.
Oh, we're working out. I was like, no, you look bad. Old. Very old. Don't do this.
You look like your knee hurts.
Spending time with significant others' kids, podcasts, listening to the radio or music, sleeping. Someone said, I just watched The Wall. Someone said virtual travel through the power of Google Maps, Google Earth, and YouTube. And police body cam videos on YouTube. And someone said, mostly sex. No time for TV, we bang.
Oh, please. Yeah.
Those are the ones that don't get it.
The ones that talk about it all the time.
Don't get it. Mm-hmm. Right. The ones who never talk about it don't get it.
Oh, my wife's so hot. Shut up.
Hey!
She let me touch her.
That's what it's like for me. It's like an exciting day.
Look what I did.
I went in behind her and smacked her ass. She goes, that's not what behind hugs mean.
No. Oh, she was listening.
Right. I was like, what do you mean this? What it means to me? Let me hug that behind.
Mm-hmm.
Timeless with so did when I'm gonna You know what it's from?
Yeah.
What?
The guy with the fishing pole. Hold on, Andy. I can't remember the name of it. Andy Griffith.
There you go. Good job. Well, Woman's World, one of my favorite magazines that I subscribe to that still gets delivered to my house.
All right. I saw it next to your toilet.
Right, absolutely. It's
Sit
important.
and
I
read.
think everybody needs a Woman's World magazine. You know, for years when magazines were wildly popular and everybody still got them,
Vogue.
I would come in and be like, so I was reading my Cosmo yesterday, and people would look at me like, you get
What?
Cosmo? And I was like, absolutely I do.
I used to listen to the read the Teen
Teen Bop.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, with
With Leif Garrett.
and it had what's his name was my favorite? Jonathan Brandis. Like, oh, he was like my hottie. I
Oh my
loved him.
God. Did you take the poster in the middle?
I did. I had my
Right.
whole wall
Who
covered.
didn't have a Teen Bop poster?
It was so good.
Mine was swimsuit centerfolds, but
Yeah. The whole wall?
swimsuit covers.
Yeah.
I went to a garage sale one time as a kid, and someone had the whole box of swimsuit issues in a box, right?
Right.
Just they had Sports Illustrated, but they had the swimsuit issues like separated. So I bought the whole box and went home and took the covers, and then I started getting them, and then I made like that was my covers. Was all the hot chicks
In bathing suits and
and
bikinis.
This is nice. I liked it a lot. The Andy Griffith Show made a debut in 1960. Few have imagined that enduring legacy it would leave in American television in the hearts of the viewers then and now. Set in a fictional town in Mayberry, North Carolina, the series represented a comforting slice of small-town life filled with humor, heart, and lessons that remain relevant to this day. And at the heart of all of it was Sheriff Andy Taylor, played by Andy Griffith. Here are the examples of wisdom offered by Sheriff Andy Taylor.
All right.
These are wisdoms. I'm about to give real life wisdom right now.
Dropping knowledge.
Dropping knowledge.
All right.
You can't let a youngin' decide for himself. He'll grab the first flashy thing with shiny ribbons on it. Then when he finds out there's a hook in it, it's too late.
That's deep.
Right.
Yeah. Now we know why he had that fishing pole.
Right. You can't let these youngins do it. The way I see it, if you're raising a child, you're a parent. If you're raising a boy, you're a dad.
If you're raising a child, you're a parent. A boy, like what? Like
I don't know.
fist fights and football?
Don't the trees seem nice and full this year and the birds sound prettier than usual? Sometimes folks don't stop to notice those things, but they're important.
That is true. That's mindset right there.
The Bible says it's better to give than to receive, and that doesn't just mean on Christmas presents.
Agreed.
You can't give something without feeling good. It's just like lighting a candle with another candle. You're spreading light.
I did something like that yesterday.
What'd you do?
So I went to the dollar store. So this is not anything grand. This is not anything that's life-changing for anybody.
Yeah, come on.
So I went to the dollar store and I was getting stuff for my paint party. So I had needed tablecloths and stuff like that we can wreck. And there was this little lady. She's like, "Oh my goodness, are you a school teacher?" And she was like behind me. So she started up a conversation. She's like, "I came to get my husband's I got a card for Valentine's Day." And then I thought about my granddaughter and then my son. And so she's telling me her whole life story. She's got her little Sudoku books or whatever. And I was like, I was taking a long time because I had a lot of like little things I needed to buy. And I just felt bad. I was like, you know what? I'm like, "You're so sweet. Thank you for being so patient. I'll go ahead and take care of your stuff too." And she's like, "Are you sure? Well, you're a nice lady." She just kept screaming that in the middle of the dollar store. I'm like, it's a dollar store. I literally spent like $3 on you. It's fine.
You're a G now. You went in there and like broke the bank at the dollar store.
I
Like,
know.
I'm gonna start doing that if it sounds like a good deal.
I went over $100.
And
I did.
At a Dollar
At
Tree?
a Dollar Tree. I couldn't control myself. Everything was so cheap.
Obviously, it's a Dollar Tree.
I filled up a whole cart.
And a small town folks have long memories and even longer tongues. That's why we have to be careful how we treat one another.
Yeah, watch that mouth.
What makes a town work is folks knowing they can count on each other when the chips are down.
True.
I'm going to run for political office and just use these.
You should. That should be just every poster you have on the side
Right.
of the road.
A badge isn't a license to be important. It's a reminder to serve the people who gave it to you.
Listen up.
When a man holds a public office, he takes on a certain obligation to uphold the law, to serve public, and to set a good example so the respect of law is instilled in our youth.
Andy Griffin was pretty smart.
All right. You can't ask other folks to be honest with you if you're not honest with them.
Legit.
Character isn't measured by how a man acts when he knows people are watching. It's what he does when he's all by himself. Damn.
All you do is sleep. Don't worry about it. When you're on your own time. When you get that little window of own time. nap time.
If a man's word isn't worth a plug nickel, his name would be worth much either. No matter how big a fella is, if he's wrong, he's even the littlest fella can whoop him. A little kindness goes a long way, sometimes farther than you'd ever expect. I like it. I'm a fan. I like
it. I didn't know that show was so deep. I really didn't. I
watched that show all day long as a kid. I was a redhead ginger, so you know.
You connected with Obi
Obi Taylor.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, I did.
I would watch it just for the beginning intro, and then I would change it. Like, there's a lot of shows that were like MASH was like that.
Happy Days.
I would watch the beginning of MASH, like the whatever the intro, and then I was changing it. I didn't like it, but I like the music.
But your dad watched MASH, didn't he?
Yeah,
He loved it.
he did.
Right.
He didn't understand it, but he liked it.
We're not even a month into 2025, and lots of us are feeling burnt out already. If you're in that group, here are 6 steps to turn it around.
All right.
I needed this myself. That's why I'm reading it.
Okay.
Move every day. You can't just sit around doom scrolling all day and feel good. Put the phone down every now and then and do something active, whether it's walking, yoga, or even or anything else you enjoy.
I like that. Yes, I started that this year.
Eat. This is the best one I could give to anybody, and this is one that I have a hard time following. But if I say it to you now, you won't live. I'm not asking you to live by this. I'm asking you to hear this so that you hear it and you know it, because I read it and I've learned this forever and I've never forgot it.
Okay.
Eat food that fuels you. Eat for fuel, not for fun. Eat for fuel, not for fun.
You know how hard that is.
It is hard. Hardest thing in the world for me to do.
I think
I
I
won't even lie. It's the hardest thing in the world for
I
me to
find
do.
a lot of comfort in flavor. I guess that's my thing, because
But-
it's not even I'm hungry. It's just
Right.
flavor. I find comfort in it. And
Right.
that's why I overeat all the time.
It's exactly why I love sugar.
Oh yeah.
Sugar's my deal because of that.
Because it kicks something off in my
Right.
head that feels good.
So it's called drugs. Sugar's a drug.
Then,
Find something that makes you happier to get through the day, and you'll do it more often. If you could be time with family, traveling, gardening, or playing instrument, or any number of things. Already over 2025, get your stress under control. Stress is a drain physically and mentally, and get it to more manageable levels so you can have big effects. It's easier said than done, of course, but even small improvements can impact how good you feel. All right, I have a trick to this.
Okay.
When I feel overstressed, I stop and write down my stresses. I don't get too deep. I try to go no more than 5. I write down what is currently stressing me right now.
Like what's setting off your trigger?
Right. Whatever.
Okay.
What? Why am I stressed out right now? What is it? And I just write them down. Don't talk with them. You'll. So friends, family, loved ones, Sean, he gets a filtered version of what's stressing you out. You'll never look Sean in the eye, but this is what it is.
Right.
You'll be like, well, I'm just a little bit, I'm
a little off today.
Right, a little off today. So,
Yeah.
but you don't lie to yourself.
No.
So write down your 5 things and then just knock one off,
Even if they sound selfish.
even if they sound selfish. Right. Don't think of it.
Yeah.
What's stressing me out? Boom, 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 boom. If you think about it, you'll start stressing about other things that you're not stressing about.
Yeah.
You have to think, what immediately do you think of? And then knock one off. It could be, for example, I'll tell you one right now. My insurance for 6 months is due this month, right? And I'm sitting here doing the math in my thing. I know once I knock that out, which I plan on doing today,
Yeah.
it'll change everything I'm doing.
Because that's all you're thinking about right
Because
now.
it's a stress that's on my mind. I know that it'll take that stress off. It's just one of the things on my list. But if you feel overstressed, and I don't feel that right now, I did at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Right at the beginning of the year, I came in after Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween, and trip, and
Yeah, you had a lot
right,
of concerns.
and so it was like I came off of that, and I was like, oh.
Life
Is real, and I've got to
Yeah.
actually work for this. There's no paycheck just coming in 2 weeks that I'll just have. And even though I've been doing this for 3 years now, it's still something you got to think about every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah, for sure.
Number 5 on the list is limit your caffeine and alcohol.
Alcohol I'm good with. I can
Right. You know what's
whatever.
funny is I only drink when I'm
Caffeine?
stress-free. I only drink when I'm stress-free.
So if you're feeling happy, that's when you drink?
Yep.
So like if you're celebrating or you're
I'm not
whatever,
my life sucks. I need a drink.
Yeah.
I'm not that guy. Oh, stressful day. I need a cocktail.
You know what?
That's
I'm
not
not
that
either.
guy. Hey, we're celebrating Betty's birthday. Bitch, let's get hammered.
Woo! Yeah.
Right.
Roll it out.
Right. And number 6, and this matters, get good sleep. I catch myself when I'm gaming with Bob and Rob wanting to call it. In my mind, I'm like, last round, I got to go to bed.
You guys
I'm
go
tired.
up to 9 o'clock?
We go up till 10,
10.
sometimes a little after 10, like 10:15 sometimes. If it's a like weekend, sometimes 10:30, but never later than 10:30.
I started hitting the bed like at 9, like
So,
before 9. Like I'm
right.
already like 8:40. I'm like, I told my son, all right, I'm gonna go. He's like, it's not even my
Now,
bedtime.
sometimes I just want to shut it off so I can spend quality time with Sarah, but the problem is as soon as I shut it off and lay in the bed,
You're done. You're done.
like I can't stay awake 15 minutes. So good sleep's important. So just remember these things. If it's got you a little bit, 2025 got you a little ramped up, you feel like, you're a little worried about things, don't worry. Just you do one of these things. And the stress one is huge. It's worked for me. It's like a to-do list. Have you ever really got up and wrote down a to-do list of the 10 things you have to get done today?
I am so bad at lists.
All right, if you ever do this, something else.
forget about
I don't
them.
do this either very often. Just for the record, I'm preaching. I'm not practicing. All right.
Okay. Yeah, because Sean's always like, write it down.
Right.
That's why
if
you forget
write
things.
10
I'm like,
things down,
yeah.
you will knock out 5 of them. And then 5 will get pushed. Now, the way I used to do it is those last 5 are the first 5 tomorrow.
So then you have to address it.
Right.
I always put something that I've already completed at the top of my list, so it makes me feel like I've already done something. like,
Or almost done.
yeah,
Like- Like,
is
put
that
away the
cheating?
chicken, and all you got left to do is ziplock the
Yeah.
baggies. You're like, all right, done with that.
Ooh,
God, I
I'm
got some on the
good.
list.
I'm
Killing
good
it
today.
Killing it. Today's the day.
Every now and then you got to give yourself something easy so you feel like you're proud of yourself, you know?
You're right.
I do that.
Listen, to-do lists are meant to get things done. They
Mm-hmm.
don't have to be paint the house.
Right.
It could be go get the paint to paint the house.
And the paintbrushes.
Right.
Set them by the door
Put,
so you
paint
remember.
the house on tomorrow.
yeah.
Put the paint house on next week.
Yeah.
Put it on there every day.
Mm-hmm.
Just know you got to get to it.
I've been working on my flower bed and I've literally pulled out everything because I want to make it nice again. I just haven't picked up all the weeds off the ground and bagged them. But I'm getting there.
They'll eventually become part of the grass.
I'm getting there. The long guy
Throw 'em in
comes
the
today,
canal.
I think. Oh my God, right? The canal be covered and they're like, what is this?
I don't know.
Sorry.
I don't know. That just happened to fall in. Sorry. I'm not fishing it out. But I'm having a good 2025, and I'm trying to practice the ability to believe everything gonna be all right. Everything gonna be all right
Yeah.
now.
Catching yourself from negative thinking.
Right. It's all gonna be cool.
Yeah.
I do, however, find it's just weird. Since it's Freestyle Friday, I want to bring this up.
Yeah.
Now, I ask you because I'll get a different answer from my wife, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to clean Facebook. And what I mean by that is I want to whittle it down so deep.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to offend anybody.
Right.
But at the same time, I do want to offend some people.
Make
Does
a
that make
Jason
sense?
2.0 page and only invite the ones you want.
I want to just start to. There's like some people I follow still that I'm not friends with.
yeah.
And I don't want to follow you if I'm not friends with you. But if I unfollow you, now Sarah says just put them on mute so you won't see any of their
Yeah,
stuff.
you can suspend people and say, I don't want to see anything for, you could put like, I don't want to see something for 2 hours, 2 days, or until I turn it back on.
I felt free cutting somebody off out of my social media. And I thought, I was like, will I be able to not go look?
Yeah. Have you controlled yourself?
Yes. It's been
Good.
the most liberating thing of my life. So with that being said, liberating. Like
Yeah.
very liberating to know that that person's social activities don't affect my life anymore.
And you know what's funny? You really realize how other people's stuff really doesn't affect you at all.
Right.
Like, it's just like,
Although when
at
you
all.
were looking at it, it was affecting you.
Right.
But when you don't have the ability to see it,
Yes.
it doesn't affect you. Even when someone calls and says, do you know that Jill was talking about you? I don't care. I don't follow Jill.
It's fine.
I don't care about Jill.
I'm
Jill
doing the
can
same
kick
thing I
rocks.
did yesterday, and I'm still
So,
here. We're good.
I now want to feel more liberated by doing that to more people,
Mm-hmm.
but am in fear of what it would spark.
Yeah.
Would it spark anger in your life if somebody, do you follow anybody just to see what they're doing next?
Yes.
If they unfriended and blocked you, would you find offense to that?
No, I would be surprised when I go look them up and I'm like, man, I haven't seen anything from this person. I'll go look it up and I'm
Not their friend
not
anymore.
their friend anymore. I'm like,
And like, well,
wow.
right.
But it's okay because I haven't thought about you in like 9 months. So I guess, yeah, reason to unfriend me.
I want to go another level. I want to block people that I know that are stalking me.
You want to, why don't you just like,
Do you know what I
why
mean?
don't you do the opposite and just like put like random fake headlines out there so that people
Do you
can
know what
talk
I mean
about
by
it.
that? There's like people that follow what I do just to see
Yeah,
what
they're the
I
ones that
do.
sit in the white van and just talk.
Right. And they just want to know what
They
I do.
just want to know what you're doing, and
Right.
they don't really like
And
you
they're not
either.
wishing good on me.
No, they don't like you.
They're not wishing good on me.
They're just
See, for me
curious.
personally, I want everybody to succeed. But if I believe that, then I shouldn't care about who's on social media and who I'm watching. But
Mm-hmm.
I felt so liberating by getting rid of Jill that I want to get rid of Jane too.
Right? Well, you know what? The devil can't attack what the devil don't know.
What do you think on this? I really wanted to, like, legitimately, I've almost written 5 posts that says, today's the day, bitches. One of y'all is getting cut.
You want to make it known? Like you want to make.
Sometimes I do.
You want to advertise it,
But
like
then I delete that because I really don't.
'Cause
Because
then
I
you're
don't.
like,
Because then I'm really saying it. Like you're a dick, and I can or whatever, and I cut you out of my life. Like I don't know. It's just weird.
it's just better, I think, just to like let him go and delete it and move on. What is that? He's gonna pick up his wheels if you block him. Lewis is coming back.
So I don't know. So that's just how I look at it. Like for me personally, that's something I want to do in 2025 is I want the people that follow me on social media to be people who want to follow me.
Yeah.
But if I say something post like if you don't really like me, unfriend me. Like
Yeah. You're like,
and then I want to unfriend people I don't like. Like even people that I like if I saw
like low key, just go. This guy annoys me.
So if I saw you at Walmart, I'd say hello.
Right.
But I don't want to follow your life on social media because I don't like the things you say.
We don't have to be that deep.
Is that okay?
That's fine.
Are we still friends? I'm not unfriending you.
Yeah.
But are you still friends with that person if
That's
you're not
okay.
following them on social
fake,
media?
I have a fake profile. Still follow you. You don't even know.
See, that's the other thing.
Like you don't even
Of
know.
course you do.
You got Cherie coming through, and you're like, "Wow,
Right.
Cherie's so nice. She's so different from Betty. I hate Betty."
Right. Cherie's like, you want me to come work on the show? I'm like, I could just get rid of Betty. She's like, that dick.
Yeah, son of a. No wonder he never likes any of my stuff.
Let me wrap it up with some good news for you on this day. Here are some good news stories for you. The South got a bunch of snow this week. Now someone's raising money for charity with a T-shirt that says, I survived the Florida blizzard in 2025. The cost is $33, and the proceeds go to fight homelessness. Speaking of the cold weather, a teacher from England ran a marathon in Norway while dressed as a polar bear. She broke the record for fastest ice marathon dressed as a mammal and raised $25,000 for cancer research. She lost her dad to cancer in 1999, and she's raised over $2 million since then for cancer research.
Wow.
Love that mission.
Yeah.
An ABC affiliate in North Carolina did a story on a contractor named Jake Jarvis who's been doing free construction work ever since Hurricane Helene went through in September. He was the first to clear roads after the storm, and he's built bridges to give people better access. He's also done a lot of free demolition so people can rebuild. He pays for it with donations and money from his own savings. And that, my friends, is how you end a Friday on a good note. Don't forget, tomorrow we'll see you bright and early. We're going to be out there at Babcock Ranch at their, what is it again? What's it called? I'm losing my brain. We're going to be at Babcock Ranch. You won't be able to miss the signs. It's going to be the Drug Free Leave 5K, and it's going to be an amazing event. It's get there by 7 a.m. to register. Race starts promptly at 8. All kinds of awards for everybody, all kinds of categories for everybody. Come out and race, walk, stroll, bring your pets, whatever you want to do. Dress warm. It will be cold to start off the race, and you will eventually break a sweat as you get your race on, and we'll be waiting for you at the finish line ready to throw you into the 360 and dance the day away and broadcast live with Big Mama Radio. It's going to be a great event. And then tomorrow night, I will see all my good friends from St. Andrews for the St. Andrews Gala. And then Sunday, look forward to Japanese Steakhouse for Sarah's birthday.
Oh.
Woo! Woo!
Where are you
Frank
going?
the Tank! Frank the Tank! Frank the Tank!
You're not going to do this.
Yes, I am.
You're not going to embarrass her, are you?
Frank the Tank.
You and the sake.
We're going streaking.
Where are you
We're
going, Fort Myers?
We're streaking through the.
Clara?
I
Where
don't know
you gonna
yet.
be?
We'll find out. I don't know. I think that's what the plan is. I don't know yet.
Yeah.
She's setting it up. I'll let you know so you can join us if you want.
Oh, okay, cool. I like
Come join
hibachi.
the party. We get hammered.
You get hammered.
Don't be soft. Don't be soft coming into this, and don't be a
It's
don't
Sunday?
be a, and don't be a Karen.
Did you just call me a Karen? Whatever, Kevin.
You guys have a wonderful weekend. We'll be back Tuesday, True Crime Tuesday, and so much more. Don't miss out on it, guys. You have a great weekend. We'll see you. And remember, when that repo man comes for the car, don't forget to save the radio.
You're listening to the Joshua Tree Stream. Let's go. On Florida's favorite radio station, Big Mama Radio.
Need reliable delivery? First Class Delivery Service is here for you. With a trusted professional team, we provide on-time, ethical delivery with the same driver every time. Call us at 239-785-7606. Fully insured and always going the extra mile. We handle the driving so you can focus on what matters. For delivery, you can count on call 239-785-7606. Let First Class Delivery simplify your life by picking up the things you don't have time for. First Class Delivery Service, your trusted partner on the road.
Hey there, Fort Myers. This is Jamie, the general manager at Dixie Buick GMC, and I've got a secret to share. The best kept secret in town. We've been proudly owned by the same family for a whopping 90 years. Dixie Buick GMC. That's right, 90 years of commitment to our community. And here's the kicker. Absolutely no dealer fees or market adjustment fees. We believe in transparency and giving you the best deal possible. Now, here's an exclusive deal just for our Big Mama Radio listeners. Mention that you heard it on BMR and you'll get $1,000 off your purchase. Yes, you heard it right, $1,000. Dixie Buick GMC. Find us conveniently located on US 41 in Fort Myers. Visit our website at dixiebg.com to check out our extensive inventory or swing by for a test drive. Dixie Buick GMC. And if you want to chat with someone who knows their stuff, give us a call at 239-330-9918. Dixie Buick GMC. Don't miss out on the Dixie Buick GMC experience, where tradition meets top-notch service. Dixie Buick GMC, family-owned, fee-free, and fantastic. See you soon, Fort Myers.
Are you tired of endless waits at the auto shop? Frustrated with vague diagnosis and lengthy repair times? Look no further than Leading Edge Auto Care. At Leading Edge Auto Care, we're not just another repair shop. We're a family-owned and operated business serving Cape Coral since 2009 with trust, expertise, and commitment to getting you back on the road faster. With our 9,000 square foot facility equipped with 7 lifts and cutting-edge diagnostic equipment, we're ready to handle any issue. Minor tune-up, major overhaul, we've got you covered. Our ASE certified technicians use the latest technology to quickly pinpoint solutions, saving you valuable time and money. We only use top quality replacement parts, ensuring your manufacturer's warranty remains intact. Leading Edge Auto Care, where cutting edge technology meets real world experience. Call us today at 239-242-2277. That's 239-242-CARS. Let us get you back on the road faster than ever. Check them out at leadingedgeautocare.com. Leading Edge Auto Care. Trust, experience, and efficiency, all under one hood.
Need a dock or a seawall? Call 844-WB-BUILT or online at WBDocks.com. I'm Jimmy Williamson with WB Williamson Brothers. WB represents the fourth generation of a tradition that began with our grandfather in 1967. It's a tradition of building the strongest seawalls and docks in the industry. So strong that our seawalls come with a lifetime warranty. A lifetime warranty. For the strongest seawalls and docks money can buy, call WB Williamson Brothers at 844-WB-BUILT or online at WB